point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make one platform for news every day. Now we country salute for education, entertainment, political affairs. TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. TTPT.
Yes, Fambule, wanna welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name na Mr. Komon-Tok. Today, na the 25th of October 2023. We get some 2 to 3 issues that we'll get for them, but better one. One of the issue na the message where Adebayor released, where they won the government, they want Marabio say it will fight Marabio till the end. And apart from that, they also don't send delegation at the United Nations, which then go pull it. Well, he said they will tell the people on Friday, which he actually go pull it. But we'll count that short clip and then just see the people that we actually go partake, we go to the United Nations, go represent the PPP Adebayo. And also we still there on that gift. Andrew Kaikai, the former immigration boss, then 3 jeep there, Benz wagon, Bribri wagon, blah blah wagon. I mean, it just we make a fun of, but it really heartrending. Especially when we look at the clauses of the anti-corruption laws in the country, we even prohibit sentencing. So they count one parliamentarian, we in Lansana Monoro, you can't therefore explain to me if actually parliament are joking with a joke, or actually then would investigate this thing, see if they go hold anybody to account. All these and more. And as always, if you just join, we are using this opportunity for welcoming a Talking Point community. We talk about issues there. We get the potential for Kerigo before, or also get the potential for Kerigo beyond. Consider for be part of the family. We get a very strong formidable community now. Where they're engaging and they express their ideas there, and then they help to understand issues there. So be part of the family. Let's enjoy. With a broadcast na two side, within a TPP on YouTube, we say they watch. And so unfortunately, today we're not able to broadcast na Facebook because Facebook get issue. And I make most of the time with the advice say subscribe na YouTube. You know why? Because based on our experience, so much. I mean, you see too much people in Bokuna Facebook, and sometimes you get some hiccups, some issues, violation. It's just too much, for handle many times. But anyway, we'll still a broadcast. But today we'll never broadcast absolutely. So that's not the time, not the intention, not the problem right now we'll get. But we hope say perhaps tomorrow we will broadcast now Facebook. So always, like I say, the one way they did Facebook they don't struggle. They don't we will see we. The one will be the meeting guys for subscribe. But we hope at least tomorrow will come. Then we'll see for join with our YouTube. YouTube not can give a problem at all. So they can just now for can complete the issues here. So now I push out. They can just now.
Just one platform for news every day. Now we country salute for education, entertainment, political affairs. TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit. TTPT.
All right. So family, we don't confirm the honorable will join we, honorable Abdul Muno Lansana. Like I said, the thing it had plenty people yesterday, and some of we take them very very personal because we know how the country they go through so now. So if we see some people and they take advantage of the country, and we see Parliament they make like they act. So we want to know more if not something serious or if not then just a joke, you know. All right, before we can first, let me go first to before we come to the ex immigration boss in Jeep the Wooden Gear, let we can first from Adebayor in a message. Lord, listen, quick one we can just now.
Like go side belong or whatever all this. I don't want for talk long there. I just want for tell every Sierra Leonean say Friday, Adebayor go begin for talk. Adebayor go calm, and we all go understand. Which I
fumble and plenty
like go side belong or whatever all this. I don't want for talk long there. I just want for tell every Sierra Leonean say Friday, Adebayor go begin for talk. Adebayor go calm, and we all go understand. Which Adebayor really do. And as I talk, the good news I get, I thank some of my brothers and sisters, the delegation who sent the United Nations. Today, when at the 24th of October, we send a delegation at the United Nations. Of course, the money people they send when the EB, we they manifest, we not agree, we not go ever agree, we not go accept. We take this SLDP, they parle them dependent, but we not agree. We not agree. And I want everybody know that. We send delegation at United Nations today. We tell God thank you, then just don't come out there. And the meeting was very successful. And we can go with cases, they will pack them. As I talk to them now, they go to the State Department back. So we want everybody know, say we are perfect. We will not see them, we will not fall and fall foot. We are perfect. And we will see the light.
Right. So Famo, that was Adebayor. But let me just listen Imran quick. And from that we'll go usher in Honorable on the second part of this important program. All right, let's listen quick Imran then we will come back.
plenty cabo to una all. I know say una chest but we also know say that next they come before the play. Let we know be despondent. There is hope. Where there is will, there is a way. We not go allow Kodo for defeat alligator. How you see we dip and so the APC and the SLPP now don't show we say then a family. All of a sudden, long lost association by blood just emerge. Now we know say then get the same DNA. Why does it surprise us? Jadaman and Samora, all of a sudden, they are cousins. But when Samora begets a case, come rain, come sunshine, they go to court and not see Bendu, Shenge, Tokse, and Fambudo. Now, when they want to stay in power, whatever Kukujumu don't take place, whichever baton they don't pass, now they say they are family. That's fine. But we know say we are not related to them in any way or form. We believe say the election was rigged and waiting pain me they communicate. It talks say them for backdate the money. It talks say them for respect the former president and the family. And we can at the UN today for we can make with people and not say this fete here. At Ranga is like change. We go fete air, land, and sea. We don't tell you. They say all monkey for all we tail, but we, the Salon brethren, Mende, Timni, Limba, Loko, we believe say Salon for be one nation, Sierra Leone. We go all the one they are accountable. We not see that they communicate and talk say the one them where they kill, then go investigate, arrest, and prosecute and pay damages to them families. But then talk say then go pay MP them. We not see them talk say then go give we freedom for make we talk. Now we country. They say if we talk, then go allow we, but if we talk, then no guarantee we freedom. We not go take that. We agree a woman who then they call Awa Saleh Samuel waiting. The first woman we are seen at the world, wear Timberlake, a tie belt. It just show how good she be. Now in the tell we for say, we not for talk, the press not for operate. Then they say they want democracy. Famble them, we not go create. At the UN we did so. They both they continue for hold. Thank you.
Let's go. Just a quick one. Yes, sir.
All right. So fumble. That's yes, fumble. Now the get winner, right? That now the delegation and one of the leading spokesperson that group David they make that report to Imran. Let me just usher in Honorable Abdul. Yes, Honorable, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Very quiet and cool.
All right. Yeah. Welcome back to the program.
Thank you as always.
All right. Now, we will play for you one short clip. I'm sure you are aware about this clip, but we get a concern as Sierra Leoneans and the diaspora and we at home and abroad. I'll play for you this clip. Maybe you don't see it, maybe you not see it, but just for the benefit of the people who not see it generally. I'll play this clip.
He said the Jew God Mercedes Benz. Yeah, I don't know if you properly understood the question. The four gifts given to you. Jew God Mercedes Benz. And he said the total Land Cruiser LLG 300. And he said total Fortuna. All these are gifts. Any disclosure when you receive the gifts, in what capacity we are. At that time, you are the chief immigration officer. You did any disclosure based in line with the Anti-Corruption Act. You have evidence on that.
I don't have my anti-corruption form, but I know that everything listed here is the same on that.
It is huge. This is huge. Okay, fine. So, we have the opportunity to ask you, how did you see the gifts?
From a friend, sir. My best friend.
Can you classify them?
Sir?
I mean, name them for us. For the Jew God.
Yes.
Yes. Oh. You know, a capacity as chief immigration officer.
I don't understand the question.
You said, when did you receive the gift?
This year. About
This year, sir. When last did you feel that corruption from?
I did this year. Recently.
Is it in that corruption fund?
Yes, sir.
The one that they displayed, the one that they requested that you should declare our assets.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these items is still in that corruption fund.
Yes, sir.
So in the disclosure, I want this thing to be consistent because gifts are sometimes giving us issues. Now we have a document, all of us. It's 4 items.
All right, okay. Honorary, we don't see this. These are very strong gifts then, where a lot of Sierra Leoneans cry, because I'll go look at Mercedes-Benz wagon, G-Wagon, Toyota Land Cruiser, Forerunner, and let me just put something back now the screen. Let's see. According to Section 51 of the Anti-Corruption Act, unequivocal in its stance on the matter, a public officer who solicits or accepts any gift, fee, or personal benefit from any person as an inducement or reward for anything done or omitted to be done by him in the performance of his duties commit an offense and shall be liable on the conviction to be fined 5 times the value of the gift or benefits or 50 million euros, whichever is greater. Now, I'll bring you as Honorable. What prompted the invitation in the first place? Who that they actually care? Because for me, it's surprising anyway where this clip surface the media. Walk me through, but let people understand.
Okay, like what you say rightly, I for watch the video. I don't watch the video, and I go tell you, authoritatively say, and all the listeners and say, I be the right in parliament, not to be me, not to any side. I be the right in the well of parliament, and you they try for ask how a go dey not to on any crime, a go dey as somebody way a be for say a go answer the call of the committee on appointment, following an appointment where you don't get as the new executive director for the anti-drugs department for Sierra Leone. So now that's exactly a go answer to. And when you dey go answer to the committee on appointment, you get a form where you dey fill. And this form gets particular section in way you go outrightly state based on the question the way that they ask you directly. And then question in the way they ask you, you get the access for fill the form according to the questions the way they did it. And you dey submit them prior to the interview date where you get for me to the committee. And if you don't feel like you don't submit them, just like I tell you, I was right in the committee room on that very day. So not to like something will happen behind me. And one thing like where we say we can practice what we call an open governance system. And in an open governance system, we go want everybody in and out of the country for the see waiting that happen within the well of parliament. And so it happened say that very day will be there on a live now on international. We'll be there on a live coverage where people will be there live for cover exactly the committee in vetting, because they call them committee vetting. So through that, the chairman of the committee they come across this entrance and he be asked questions. And the man within in honest opinion, just like any other person, just decide say, no, these are properties, I can put it in anybody's name. Or in fact, I cannot even enter it into any document. But within in honest opinion, just as a sincere and honest somebody could be, he enter them directly or so say yes. I not get her in any other illegal means, like how some man go do, put them and put her in somebody else's name, or decide not for put her at all, but input them. So the leader in vetting, he try for raise up the question. How did you get this thing? Because we see you enter under gifts. And I say, yes, I get them as a gift. And like when you watch the anti-corruption section, where they prescribe exactly, the gift not come because the person be want for it perform a duty for him in incapacity as the former CIO. The gift not come because the person be want solicit any assistance or whatever. That's not the question where we need for ask for understand how this gift come and from who that it come out. Because like me and you, for instance, we don't get access for living in international communities and other places. We all get our background, say yes, you go don't work with somebody, and the person in question here and somebody we don't spend part of his life as a military man, we serve Sierra Leone, he don't spend part of his life working in the United States.
Just jump. I'm glad you way you count the background, but most times people who they call ya now, people who just get genuine interest, people who they watch ya genuine interest and just want to let the right thing be done, and no one let people let them insult their intelligence in the sense. Low watch like Benz wagon, G wagon. It's more than $100,000. It's more than 100,000. The Toyota Land Cruiser is more than 44,000 pounds. You know, then the other car, the other motor car, it passed $66,000. Would I go give you in reality? Would I go gift person then kind of thing? No matter how what kind of work, even president self, would I go just go gift that? And based on the constitution and based on the section and the anti-corruption commission laws, they even forbid some of them. Is it something una dey try for cover this man? Una dey try for say what say?
No, we
What
don't
is
cover. I just dey tell you, the parliamentary vetting need to go beyond somebody declaring what you think is genuinely your declaration. I hope you get me. And waiting the man do before the parliament, that was just declare waiting in get as a property. And the form they indicate. And I make if you follow up the interview, you the anyway the leader for the parliamentary vetting committee, they ask say, this declaration, is it in line with the anti-corruption? He said yes. And further investigation, because to me as a member of parliament, it's my duty for you to get exactly something valid and honest. And when you watch on the anti-corruption form declaration where you do, you dey see the thing get coherence. It states exactly on the anti-corruption form where you don't feel way back for say yes, these are gifts I receive.
Is this normal in when books and say anybody can get any gift? Because sometimes we don't know the law. Because if we don't know the law, if the law not fair not time, then problem not there. Is it something where the law accept that anybody can give you gifts? I like now $1 million, you as a government official, they can give gifts.
No, Naomi can say that one is on another assignment, because you get for look on which background. Is it for something to be done for the person? The question is, who is this person that gave the gift?
Because
and why was it given?
Honorable, you said no, say there is no free lunch. Not so. Free lunch not anywhere in the world, you know?
Well, it depends to your relationship where you don't establish.
Absolutely, there is no free lunch in the world. This you go just disagree. If you are disagree, it's fine. I know they do for me something where you get material benefits or indirect or physical different. But the long and short of it, many researchers don't confirm say there is no free lunch. Nobody, and
yes,
that kind significant amount. Nobody not go just give somebody Benz wagon $100,000 just because it's ABM, just because this person fine. Just because this man is honorable.
Like what I say, it depends to which line of action or line you want to look at them. The individual in question, though you know can publicly out it, but it's somebody where get political ambition for even contest and lead Sierra Leone one day. You go get partners.
No,
do I get the gift? Wait and get the gift.
Andrew Kaikai.
Yes. It's somebody with an intention one day for like coming for a position. And any reasonable somebody go look at and say, with that mindset alone, the first thing you go for establish now a class of people the way you go and interact with. And then class, I'm not like defending him. I'm not like defending, I'm just like saying.
I ask a question, I want to clarify. Is that according to the you're not a member of parliament, they make the law say. The constitution or we laws them, we anti-corruption laws them permit for let people and take on any kind amount of gifts without, because if we link into international world best practice, for example, in the US, why would they call the US? Because most of the things where they happen as alone, if a field go up and say the US field go up there, UK field go up there, but some of those best things they when they do best practice there, we not can necessarily copy from there. For example, the Department of Justice then get certain amount of money where they take as a government official. If you take, I get for go declare, you get certain amount. And
now when it comes to you in your capacity, no, if it comes to in your capacity, look, there be no Donald Trump be get one watch where then give him as a gift. It gets name inscribed on them, right? I don't know if you don't ever follow that story there.
Go ahead, go ahead.
At the end of the day, when he was asked, he said this was a gift. And it was given to me, Donald Trump, not to the office as a president. So Neme can tell you, say, it depends on the capacity at which it was given to you. The anti-corruption line, very clear. You put them up before they bring me in, for let the people and see. If the person will bring and come to you, it counts them in the capacity for like waiting. It gets a due influence over you for able to do something for them, then the Lord will look at them that way. I hope you get me. So
Yeah,
these are
but
the
you don't
questions
answer
that we
the
need to ask
question.
out of the
Is there no limit of what a public official can accept as a gift in the country? There is no limit. Am I right?
it's like Naimeka said, it's based on which capacity did you receive it.
Well, I'm talking about gift in general.
Because
There is no
if
limit
you
of
look
what
at the
somebody can
anti-corruption
receive.
law, the anti-corruption look at, for instance, anything above 500,000. I hope you get me.
I get you.
Anything above 500,000, whilst you are in that capacity and somebody coming to get an undue influence, that is what you need to know. Before you draw the line on this particular aspect, you got to look at on which capacity were these things given and why were they given. Is it to gain
Okay.
access
I
to
think
an office or whatever?
I don't know if you still. I don't know if you're in the position for answer this question. When a very important question. Do we have any
If he
limit
if
when
he
it
if he
comes to?
only gets,
Do we have any limit when it comes to accepting gifts as a public official? Do we have any limit, or there is no limit?
there is a limit when the gift is coming in the capacity to you in your office work. I hope you get me.
And they
If I
get
go,
you.
for instance, Nami village, if I go, for instance, Nami village, in a village celebration, the villagers then decide for cow and farm rice them to me because I don't do them good before, not in the capacity because the one can take passport and because I made a work for issue passport because they want go America. Just comes and say, you know, we picking, we don't farm all this year and this farming we don't do. Now you we count them for. I think they're not count them for because they want to issue to them passport. The law, no, they look at that as a limit. So I want to draw that
But
line,
this is
only
a
we get
man.
that way.
I get you. This is a man will be the head, the entire immigration for we
Yeah.
follow. And we also get case there where we see Alex O'Philip, that Nigerian man, we get that motherland city, we attempt for due people. In fact, he did some people the way say they build free house. They build a low cost housing them for people. And we also get one case of one Nigerian man back, we get passport. But not to that we come. I want just come to the point, and you now possible can talk, and I know say you now man we get respect. Sincerely speaking,
Yeah.
because I know you is it is it logical for let we believe how Solomon go believe that somebody go just give 3-4 different cars were so expensive as a gift without
Yes.
having a tone, not just
If
the
you
reality, not just speak the
no, not
reality.
the reality at the talk. If you follow me line, I'm not just talking as a honorable member. I'm talking as a legal person, and as a legal person, I believe say by law, an accused is presumed innocent until
Thank you.
proven guilt.
This
Fine.
is that,
So
that I'm
so in this case, we got to establish the innocency first. Just like what you say, if issue be don't imagine an man in workplace, who say he be there before, and then issue and they point fingers at him, then the person in question where the issue come about, let's say for instance this Nemo you mentioned, the person come up and say I gave him this because I'd wanted this, then you don't go to the law as an offense committed.
So what's why they do this manner where this public opinion across social media, then they suspect a corruption don't take place. We are not facing for investigate this man. You know,
Parliament doesn't investigate. Parliament does not investigate.
Okay,
There is a body that's in charge of that.
What about Parliament? Parliament can summon anybody, but you don't feel say Parliament can send this case to anti-corruption for let them look into that.
Now I make I tell you, say Parliament not they investigate. Even way we do function, we they call an oversight. When we do an oversight, we discover anything with the right to report. And when we right to report with a table and a parliament, the bodies that are in charge will take those reports, and at the end of the day, they will look into it for any matter of interest. Like for instance, if you watch how the anti-corruption the function, where the Auditor General pulling reports, waiting they happen, they take the report, they read and through for any matter of interest. And any matter of interest will emerge, then they look at them because of their own responsibility that. But for Parliament, Parliament not they go through that limit there because Parliament does not prosecute.
I know
Now an oversight function.
and also
Now an oversight function we dey perform.
Now you talk say when I see thing of public interest, when I can debate on that, and then when I can make recommendation. So when I get the power for recommend for say other authorities.
We make a report. We table the report to Parliament and debate on it.
Sincerely speaking, this kind of huge amounts of unexplained gifts are not feasible for make recommendation to anti-corruption, may them prove the man in innocence or whether guilty, although we know the bottom, because if we left this unattended, I mean, without no limits, people and the suspicion when they go around say, now this they happen in all the offices there, people and they use the office then for because for nobody, no government official not get right for using public office for receive them kind of huge amount of gifts and they without informing the states. This without informing the states because it's too much. If now $1,000 we understand, but $100,000 motoka, not to one motoka, 4 motoka then. Now not facing
like what I rightly say, like what I rightly say, and I repeat them again. In law, we say an accused is presumed innocent until proven guilt. As parliamentarians, we responsibility, the man come for vetting. We don't vet him and we don't go through the stage of vetting. We don't get an approval from Parliament. Whatever other matter of interest will emerge, the body in charge will handle that. I hope you get me. Now I make Parliament they do it to call an open Parliament. Parliament now an open Parliament.
Are you guys going to
if una call me, let me come. If una call me, now because una see the thing on media because it was covered live. Now upon that, make una call me say, Honorable, you've been responding to issues from Parliament. We've heard of this issue. Just like you called me the other day with regards the vehicle away government buy for the paramount chief them. I give you the reason why government buy them and outline waiting government see. Interpretation from out there, they tell people and say government wants to solicit support and other things. Just like what I tell you say government, we don't even get this plan before election. But if you be cow them before election, people will for office they say that because you want win the paramount chief them over. But when you come after election, all they will be saying the country is tough, the economy is tough. Why is government spending this kind of money to buy this vehicle? So too is this issue we are talking about here. As Parliament, the man go for vote. And John Lekwa tell you, in honesty and sincerity, he declared exactly what is in his possession as a property. With any other person, as a human, we not honest, we not sincere, can decide, say, then thing I can write them in anybody's name, nobody's going to ask me for them. But here is an honest somebody where decides, say, let me state it because I don't state them in other form as declaration.
You know, if you say the man, he gets the conviction, say nobody not going to do nothing. He can get away with anything. Law we assume, quote unquote, for say maybe he gets in that different format where people and they say in social media say a corrupt way. You know, say nobody not going to do nothing. So what's the point of hiding it behind somebody's name?
So there is a law. There is a law. Nobody not will ever presume that because that is a presumption. That's the way you don't talk. It's a presumption. And in a presumption, nobody not going to ever presume that because what is good for the geese must also be good for the ganders. So in the presumption, you not just go say a fail to say it go scot-free if the law find a wanted. No, the law is the law and nobody is above the law. Even if it is a president, if he has an issue to answer when he left office with the immunity cover him, he comes up for it. Is Adebayor Vowed not called upon to answer to issues? So too is any other person where the law demand you for come and answer to something you answer to them.
The reason why I not want to go too deep into this, one, you not to the person in question. That is one. And
Indeed.
The fact that you can respond to people then again, that's the way we commend you for that because we know some people and afraid for talk to the media, but each time it is squeeze you time for can talk to people so that I make we go pause that side because I know say even if I ask you further questions, you're not going to tell we all because at the end of the day, you go appear as if maybe you defend the man. But sincerely, what maybe they expect for Sierra Leone's sake, because let me just face the reality. The gifts was huge. The amount of property that were involved. This in a normal situation, me feel say perhaps when I don't see this one for recommend to anti-corruption and look further. I don't approve the guy already, but for now I recommend they look and further, as he say, is guilty and is innocent until found guilty. Now so the law say. So
That's it.
when I get anything like that on my mind for pursue the, for recommend this to anti-corruption,
Like,
deep and
like what I rightly say, Parliament is structured on leadership. Parliament is structured on leadership, and the leadership can take waiting and things say necessary by their own dictate and move further into any other stage. But for now, waiting there within the purview of Parliament, waiting there as a function where Parliament for play, Parliament don't play them. So any other body where get interest in the matter, they come further and probe into them. Una they follow up waiting they happen in a salon. Una go see within social media or any other thing, whatever issues they emerge, and at the end of the day, una go get appropriate answers from the authorities concerned. We listeners they out there, because una they way back England, America, una they follow up waiting they happen. Make way happen, una they call for una get waiting they happen on the ground. So as a member of parliament, me will respond what they give you as a honorable member. Now waiting to happen in parliament way by law fall within we mandate. Anything we go beyond we mandate, like I said, parliament we they call you for questioning. Now make we function, they perform, we call an oversight function. And what we don't do the oversight function, with the right to report, and the report go get a matter of interest. Just like what I say, when the Auditor General full report, any institution will get an interest in that report, go bring come that interest there and probe into them. For now, the only thing I go tell you now that as a parliament don't do a vetting. The issue of concern to parliament now for make sure say the man is a Sierra Leonean, he is capable of functioning as individual in the capacity where president don't put him, and that is what we've done to ensure that the menace way the society they go through when a drug abuse, they able to go out there and fight them for it, so that we use them now the country go able to get a leeway and that access for no CS, then get alternative source of living, rather than we stop that particular one day. Once any other issue of interest comes, the institution in charge will handle that accordingly.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable. We don't get that side here. Like I said, we know
You're welcome.
beat the dead horse over this one.
Yeah.
We go try for make an attempt for see if we will get Andrew Kai, the very gentleman we involved in this thing. If you go grant we the interview for let people and can ask some questions there, because we get interest in this, and a lot of people get interest in this. We just want to we get more faith in the institutions there. We get faith in the officials there. But one way for build faith now two way. Then go for create the enabling environment, clear all doubts. If they clear all doubts, then definitely the people, we're not full again. We're at the age of technology. We know how things operate. We know when for trust, when we forget doubt, when we forget concern. But that is fine. Now, before you go, tell a little bit about this dialogue. We understand from the communique, APC, then they look for let them pay them backlog with the initial pay. Is it something? Is it something that will make a law for allow that? Because we know say the man and first and foremost will not take any oath from. They are not workers. They have never been to parliament. I don't know if when. So at which grounds will will pay them if at all government decide for pay them? Which law will go use?
Like what the communique don't take place, and the recommendations or issues where they want for the communique address don't already start, because if you look at the communique, the first thing where they outrightly state clear now that the president will address the nation on peace, and that's the president don't do yesterday. And if you go further on that aspect where they talk about the documents make clear say in relation to backlog or whatever, the institution where they in charge will handle them accordingly. And John like what they say, parliament as an institution gets we own standing order, way now an addendum to a constitution where we they use for operate as a country. And that standing order don't prescribe exactly who that then call a full-timer Who that then call a primer, and as the case may be. So that being the case, once the matter get there, it just feel like when they communicate, talk about people in prison. You need to just go pull Brahma Kamara because you think say them you don't look at a prison. You want to put in name na list because you want to release them under the name of political arrest. No, now make the communicate make and clear say once then list then they then submit them, then go for vet them. And when they vet them, then go no say in a fall within the pretext of the law for make sure say they grant them release or they held them accountable.
Who's relevant section or who's institution where go address them backlog in day? You get
like there's a line. One thing, Parliament they operate on a 5-year term basis. The moment you not clock your 5-year term basis, they call you a part-timer. And when they call you a part-timer, on no evolution, you go get anything where a full-timer they get. For instance, the law where we passed last year before Parliament they close, don't say you will serve 5 years in Parliament. You're entitled to 50,000 United States dollar as a whole pension. Though people misconcept that particular idea there again, but what they try for talk about now that government will not be paying you by month longer. The moment you serve 5 terms, then pay you off. Government does not have any business to do with you any longer.
Okay, so you can't something. This not gonna be the issue, but until I bring and come long talk about
yeah. So in this case, we order them
the $50,000 will not be approved from Parliament. The president don't sign an into law. It don't become a law now, right?
Yeah, sure.
It don't become a law.
Yeah, it's a law now.
Now, law now, all right. And based on the economy, we see a huge amount of deficits that take place when it comes to everything. And they look at the running inflation at the country. Also, government say pull them money, then they for pay each parliamentarian would do $150,000. And some of them they even ask them for wardrobe. I mean, for cars again, for retain and cars.
Wardrobe not ever day by law. There is nothing in parliamentary document on any side.
For all the official car.
When you look at waiting the law request for, because I was part of the drafters of that law. When you look at waiting the law request for, the law make a very clear say when Parliament resume, like where we cancel these 5 years, we ask government for like give we a car loan where then go they cut them because you go interested for see an MP with a Mercedes Benz where by the time they go for good oversight that Benz they don't pull. So now I mean they look at that if government they buy motorcar for the ministers, let it buy motorcar for MPs then the same brand so that the MP them go to pay like by the time they're done the vehicle go blunt them. But it's not like government was going to take from its own cover to buy for them. Then this pension aspect what they talk about in terms of a payoff. It go interesting for no say since the inception of Parliament Pakaba in time to now. MPs are paid on a monthly basis pension, and the pension continue to increase as the countries continue to move. So, for instance, the one that don't serve for 5 years.
This one on
let's just give this instance. The one that we don't serve, for instance, for 5 years, we not come back to Parliament. Presently, their pension is up to 20 million. When at 20,000 million. So just assume if 40 MP not go back to Parliament. Times 20 million by 40 MPs on a monthly basis and count it till death. Comparatively to where government pay them once and for all, which one is painful?
Well, it depends because at the end of the day, we understand, say, even the speaker safe. I think when I put almost percent.
No, look at the MPs here. The speaker is one man. I'm looking at the MPs here. We had 132 MPs. And out of these 132 MPs,
I get you statistics where they count here. I see you comparison where you are.
Right.
But is it timely, given the fact that we economy they suffer hugely? Is it timely? It might probably make some sense when we look at.
Now the thing that we can say, patriotism is the ring around it. When you look at patriotism, it's not just within the moment; it's the service you render for a long term. I don't just play the mathematics for you. I was not a commercial student, but I do small economics. I don't just play mathematics for you. We had over 40 MPs when not go back to Parliament. If you check them 40 MP then they, on a monthly basis, they are paid 20 million as pension, and they are going to be paid till death. They are going to be paid till death. Why not government pay 135 MPs at one front, $50,000 times 125, and forget about them?
All right. Now
Now we all can talk about wage bill. We dey talk about bloated wage bill, eh?
No, they come back. Well, I'll come back to the same talk where you talk. You look at and say, Lord, look at the lifespan as alone. If you want to put the argument, say, Lord, look at the lifespan. What's not the lifespan? What's not the lifespan?
Na religious
45 to 55.
Na religious background I promote. Person can die at 90 years, 100 years. Na religious background I promote. When it comes to death, I have no limits to death. Wait, man say na your own business. My religious background I come out tell me say die na God they kill. It's not by how you live. It is when God wants you to die. And as long as you are alive, government will continue to pay you. That's the law.
We are not in the Islam religious states. We didn't
no, I cannot give life expectancy. Waiting them the right, now waiting them feel for right. Waiting me know by Islam, tell me say you live as long as it pleases God for you to live. And the Bible says how many folds? I don't even know. 10 folds. Waiting 3 folds plus 10 or whatever. I don't know because I'm not a good man in Bible.
I understand saying that God get life. But however, now God get life, but also now God give the responsibility as a country, as an individual, for like protect the life. For example, now God get life, but if I go team up middle, Seka Stephen Street, you understand? All man they say commodity, and then they come. I say no, now God get life. Or I go jump Sambangua building. I say they go jump there for Fodong. Or sometimes now I do a poll. I go claim now I do a poll. I say God now get it. If I go die, then now God.
Okay, well, look at it this way. Why me where they get pension of 20 million for go claim tick for die? I go lay down in my village quiet every month. I cannot city take them. So that life expectancy with man is not applicable to me any longer because I live in a nature where the forest where they around me they give me more reason for live because the very science where with man give line to don't say man live by waiting by oxygen or waiting where they come up from plant. So if not that I live with, I go live in my village. I eat red banana, I eat red plantain, I eat fresh orange. The way month I can't get 20 million. Tell me I go die quick.
You don't dodge the question because you don't put a religion. You don't count on religion. So
no, that the life expectancy we talk about. Me they look at them. Yeah. I want to lead this country one day, and I don't want to carry a burden that has been left by former government. Because each time pension continue to go, it's like a burden you're carrying before. And that burden they continue for to president as the case may be.
The statistics will point, the comparison we make, the analysis are not disputed. I just look at and say, the inflation rate is going to probably more than 50%. That is one. Secondly, they talk about governments be they pay 20 million to MPs for the rest of their lives. Now, when you look at till death. When you look at the life expectancy in Sierra Leone, although you say that God nine get life expectancy, so we know they will say, but statistically, we don't see social scientists and political scientists that don't use them for make policies there, for make development agenda there, where they based on that. So we are talking about politics. We are not talking about religion now. So I feel say something for just keep into politics and social sciences, not on religion.
No, but when it comes to life, I don't go to tie life to social science. Because where I be the study, the very science man tell me say I be 9 planets. But now I read the new book, then tell me say 1 planet no loss. So tell me I go continue for believing science. The very science where they tell me say 9 planets. Now the very science they tell me say 8 planets. So tell me I go confine me belief to science where they change at any time by a new scientist coming with his own invention.
No doubt, honorable. For any group of scholars or any professional in the world, you get the plus side of it, you get the negative. If we compare to the work where science don't do at the world, it's unbelievable. Because look at science they make me to the top school. Would they make it to the
but don't look at the danger of science because of Palestine now.
This has nothing to do with science and
don't look at the danger of science they cause of Palestine now. Israel, Palestine. Let's look at the danger of what science is doing there now.
But honorable, how does that connected with?
No, but that's the truth. We are looking at science. You're talking about science making you talking to me now. Let's look at the danger science is causing equally.
Okay, well,
How many
even
people are dying on a daily basis in Israel, in
this are
Palestine?
political. This is not science. What's in the happen?
Fine, it is the same
No,
politics
not
we are talking
politics.
about.
It's not science killing
That's the
people
same
in
politics we're talking
Israel.
about.
Not to, no, not to science. Now politics they kill them. You know that. Mr. know that. Now politics they kill them. You know that. As simple.
If Palestine can stay there and send bomb into Israel, that's science.
No. Now politics and they use and they misuse.
What makes the weapon? Who made the weapon? You know, scientists.
It's not about who made the weapon. It's about the one.
No, but you talk about you being there talking to me in Sierra Leone. You call it science, and equally so, the weapon that is moving from Palestine to Israel is science.
Yeah, but this one is political. You know that. So we just type of the cipher, waiting at politics, waiting at social, and waiting at science. In this particular scenario, I know, to be honest, I'm not saying I uncomfortable subject. Okay, let's pause. I think we're not going to come up from this one because I know say you prepare
at all. We don't commodity because
exactly. So not just left handed.
All right.
Let's move with this.
Okay.
Let me go on this speech where you answer for talk about a little bit about the speech of President Bio yesterday.
Yes, the peace speech. Yeah.
Okay, let me here we follow we understand and better what's in the significant importance of the speech.
The importance of the speech because it's part of the dialogue, and since it's a part of the dialogue, the first thing they want to see how the first gentleman of the country will call on everybody for say yes, it's election. We have issues in election. Every democracy in the world has its challenges, but that one is over. Let's all come together to see how we could make Sierra Leone a better place for us all. So anybody will get issue where you think say you feel aggrieved, let bygone be bygone. That's like the content of the speech. I mean, the title, President should make a peace declaration speech. When I don't do. And the communique gets other factors. Just like what I tell you, the factors of them resuming parliament, the factors of them considering their payment, the factors of them considering international representation, all that get in factor. For instance, ECOWAS get in operational pretext. You not go with Mohamed Bango and ECOWAS, and don't go take oaths na ECOWAS. Don't you think say ECOWAS they withdraw? My brother, when that time comes, we'll get to that bridge. But for now, I cannot comment on it. Wait till I try to tell you, we want to see a peaceful Sierra Leone so that we all live as one country, one people.
All right. As always, thank you very much. We appreciate your time for
You're welcome.
some clarification with the issues here. You get any last word we want to tell the people before
Well, the only thing why they tell the people now let we all deframe, just like what the president don't do. We are calling on every Sierra Leonean, be you in Freetown here, or any part of the world. That little money we plan send for you possible for survive in this trying economy. Una continue for send them, so the economy will continue for boom. That little help una go help in transforming the villages you are coming from, the areas you are coming from in the city. Let we continue for do am. Now I make appreciate me black code diaspora indigenous them because they support me greatly. We buy cement, we don't make plenty roads na the Ashobi corner in Black Code area. Because up to now, if we even get MTO for all, because we continue for contribute for transform we area the way they come up from. So to see that happening in all other areas. So now me for this particular day. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, I will forget you back in future. Bye, me.
As always, thank you.
Okay, bye. All right, so Fambul, that was Honorable Abdul. Now, the thing is about we can open the line anyway. Le Fambul Adam voice. This is Sierra Leone. Why make sometimes deliberately we not can invite some of these stakeholders because it can annoy not so it can annoy the things that we actually the questions that way you ask for me the answer, they know the answer, they know the due answer, the player, a very simple answer for we understand. Is it timely? For one parliamentarian, I wouldn't do one time get $50,000. Convert $50,000 right now into they run into billions of leons. Is it timely? The argument where they put, say, and they pay one parliamentarian 20 million for the rest of your life. What about if they get a lump sum now $50,000 and forget about her? It might probably look in some and maybe sometimes it makes sense. But what about the lifespan? Consider the lifespan of Salon. 60 years, sometimes if you did a 50, 60 year lifespan. So if government they pay that person day, that 20 million, look at the age older people in the day. Government they pay a little amount of money. So, but in all the question what I ask, so if way for we don't answer at all or not talker because you really understand where they come up from, you know what I act. So for not talker, we instead we go just waste for nothing time, waste with time. Naya, you waste your time, we all waste your time, and we not get no answer out of it. So that make I just say, okay, you know what? Let me just tap under, you know. All right, let me put the line up for we see yes one of the government pull a press release. I mean, okay, no. Look at it, look the motka there, you know. How possible they go gift this person? I mean, unable get no, they don't approve them back, you know. But anyway, we go continue for do bits now, yeah? Bring calm issues and we will face a area of public interest. The Ministry of Communication don't put reason why make the flight the tickets them very expensive these days. One of the arguments with them puts them because they say they get small amount of traffic with the Canada country and Guinea they get 14 times more than we. Now that make with tickets price go up. So the one the way they argue that's not the argue now the defensive method and the defensive method now they where they put up for we was say now because now only 3 flights there according to the ministry. At the time for look for the pay for the clip for let at least we see let's see the clip we say the ministry they talk say we not for blame the people we all right, you know, as it can painful sometimes, but anyway, we'll go for upgrade this entire system because it can fall be bad one. So you need the most on the time. All right, but anyway, that's not the thing. I'll be just want to let you see them for yourself, but I believe so. When I trust we will talk something not to make them up, you know. There's the reason we make the ticket go up now because we know they get flights in the Canada country. At 3 flights, 9 they go up. I mean, in the Canada country, only 3. Whilst Guinea, then they get more passenger, 14 times more than Sierra Leone. That make the ticket cheaper for we. That's not the thing. So now put the line up, play fumble and call just in case you want to add your voice, and we can look at the text side. Now we bring come up on our messages there, on our comments there. Now we learn from her. Now put first the line up. Now put the line up. I really shocked, honestly. I really shocked that Parliament not able refer this guy or not even tell we say they will look into it and we investigate. Or okay, when I know the investigate, but I can recommend as it's public interest. You know? I feel bad. I know they lie for nobody. I know say we need to be professional, but to be honest, some of them say some of we not feel fine. We are they see like they insult we, you know. Now we take this. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah. I'm Priscilla.
Yeah, Priscilla.
I call from France.
You get the platform. Go ahead.
Talk for the beautiful program and for educatory every day. This man with it, this honorable, I don't know, I just the camp at the program. I just the switch on the TV just now. I just that's we actually even our for them send money because we go boom. Really? If I mean, so it good for now we spend labor. We money what we dey sweat for, now we gather and send and go salon. But when it comes for talk for that country, because country get sweet, let the country get better, let the country get democracy, let the country get freedom. We not for put much. That is where we become total strangers. And they talk about politics. No. You know, constant that for us. It's as if we are total strangers. But that money, so long we send the money. So what about the money? Whether for the things that we for do as MPs and for better education? What did they happen to that money? Therefore, she don't pay the rest of the life. Now, with God, I just relax, they laugh. Anyway, now that is not my word for action.
Okay.
Sorry, they said we want we get the freedom for putting much day. May answer we.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you very much, sir.
Okay. Lawyer, yes. Call outside the call from. Who side the call from?
Yes, I call from Freedom.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when you get money, just now because now so me know for. If I be ask from when the camp parliament, I believe it camp parliament around 2019. How many motka they don't buy and how many houses they don't build? Because when we Sabia before it camp parliament, now one old Chevy, one black Chevrolet, so we they drive. And they drive big boy now. So if I be ask, I would say put that kind of money there.
Oh, I know I'm put her. No, I know I'm put her in kind of interrogation. Me not to anti-corruption. You know, the reason we call her for.
The man right to say then they investigate, but Parliament for form some kind of independent investigator. Where they go investigate 10 years.
Yes.
But it clearly tell you say how not to them work as Parliament to investigate. So how if what's in the young purpose na Parliament? If not they do for do oversight, so they forget that they will go for do investigation.
Yeah.
But that clearly tell you say not you do nothing to any corruption. You know, somebody post something just not that you this platform where you say the parliaments that a joke, not true, not joke. You know, say me always get a problem with them anyway. I make an call none of them honorable. There's nothing honorable about them. You know? So the thing is like we just don't left case give God as people that can say, left case give God. Because there's nothing the parliaments can do for we. They're not able to stop, even with all what they say yesterday about this matter, they still go ahead and approve it.
They approve it, yeah.
So what's not even the point of this for Axe and this? Okay, when how many houses that it don't build since it don't become MP 2019? You know how many houses in don't build? I know say they listen to me. You know me voice. How many houses you don't build Monish? You know, when you not be teacher from now, when you not MP. How many houses you don't build? Now that question that somebody need for the act sooner. Now that don't make me get frustrated because I can get so frustrated with them man here.
All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. Can you come from Dubai?
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, you get patient. At least if we don't tell this man directly, say, as a parliamentarian, where people and they expect from. This one, now open thief. You know, when somebody thief, you can't talk to don't thief, so if that if I believe and say honest. Because the man can't declare, say, he get 3 gifts, then because he can't declare, so now honesty. Then come to carry. Nobody the gift for it.
Yeah.
Nobody the gift for it.
Yeah.
Because who's abroad money will take you a question for free. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Then if I put an in face, say this time they make salon they go before. Because when a parliamentarian, when I see that kind of thing, they begin court law, they defend. All things are law in this country now. Where you can't buy anything when I have for court law. People not there again for see reality.
Mm-hmm.
This is very, very, very pathetic, to be honest. And this very man, I understand, say, when and second of immigration, I think the president go na home, in chief Donna Pujao. The chief go publicly, like attack the presidency, na them all the picking and everything get, where they do for the na Pujao, the president pull up. Imagine that. Then I think the president deserve a compensation back to get this kind of job. Remember, somebody in the middle pool, the parliament chief go attack the presidency and they all the picking and everything.
Yeah, I agree about that. Yeah.
Then if you pressure the girl this kind of job, this is not criminal. Everybody for see it clearly. The lifestyle this man they live, if you not say, not say the salary they live on. You know, some of them here are really, they make people go off.
Okay.
Off the cage.
Okay, thank you. You see why would they vex? Now, I'm glad they're on board on this turn. Any Sierra Leonean, any patriotic Sierra Leonean, they vex.
For sure.
You know, they vex.
For sure. Look, that's the I tell you, see, for late president, for late mother say the Fed corruption. Now only way I see they arrest ministers, they arrest top visitors, they arrest close friends, they arrest them. I don't see this government ready for Fed corruption. But you know, than the lip service.
Yeah, lip service. Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. In case you want to expand, you will call back. Yes, call outside the call from. Where's the call from?
Komon-Tok.
Yeah, where's the call from?
I call from Germany.
All right.
I call from Germany.
You get the platform. Go ahead.
Komon-Tok. I want to ask you something. One thing, when I get they can talk, for the electors, so they go so free. You know what I mean? You see, if something that they get they talk, it's sorry, man.
No, look. The best way for do some of them, man, yeah, left them, let them expose themselves. We all don't know now. Let the wider world know. Wait till we all, but there, wait till we know, but then not sufficient. But when they can add to thousands of people and see the real character, the real thing what they do, the people and they go get a well-informed position or knowledge about them. And anyhow you try for attack them with certain thing, you see, not defensive. When I know commodity, you see, like very simple question. We try for low marge the question, low we understand. Because he knows how the question they lead to, how we end up. Unable to talk with her. Not so we go end up for spend 1 hour, Papa, and even 2 hours. So sometimes it's just about common sense and understanding. Say, if I ask this question, this answer that ain't go come out, or there will be no answer. These are no, from where I don't do practice for long time.
No, Komon-Tok. One time. Get a free pass. One time, we post the lie. You go for correct time. People are now also like them. Some people now also like them. I don't saw for the poor one, man. For we people.
All right. Now we had another voice.
Okay, man.
Yes, caller Saudi. Yes, caller. First, I'll make this thing before we take another call. When we count guests, yeah, we know they count a guest, like say, me a public official. Therefore, say they can put her on an interrogation. Not to that kind of thing. One that whoever gets the guidelines. First and foremost, some of them guys are afraid for kind of the media. That make a non-toner. Then they afraid for talk na ya. But good people there. Well, we can invite them. As you say now, Komon-Tok so and talking point platform they afraid because not to say they afraid me or they afraid the people there because some man know I made ask them question. Believe me, and they talk with a lot of the MPs there. Some then they tell you plain say, are they afraid the platform? Are they afraid because the people then will go attack me? Are they afraid these are or they defend excuses. So sometimes that we just set the pace for the person. If just like character, what I can say now like smoke. Anyhow you cover it come out. You understand? If you MPs them, or members of parliament or politicians then are the kind of people that go with the fees in there. When they can't talk here, they expose themselves. They're not gonna know. If they're honest, they're not gonna know. My job now for give them platform for let both sides enjoy. One the citizens know, and then self get opportunity for sell themselves, whether negative or positive. Like for example, and so I don't see from this other point, the kind way we answer the questions there, and the way we spend more than 10 minutes for a simple way for Lord normal gets why then for pay one MP $50,000, $50,000. We just do one time $50,000, and then for retaining Mutuka now. The argument where they want put because government be paying 20 million, almost at 20 million loans right now. Almost at 20 million loans per dollar. 20 million per dollar, not around the line. I don't know how much, so $800, $900. Not so, if I'm not mistaken. Una go help me. Now around the range and they. All right. Now when you look at the lifespan, government are the loss. But if your government go take on, but whose side government they pull that money the first? That's not the question for what we ask. We don't get answer for that. And can count a guest, you say, Papa, you can embarrass him more or less. You understand? Because if you do that next time, we call it not go calm. I don't even understand the logic. So sometimes we get for balance the professionalism and the emotion. We get for balance both sides. Otherwise, next time, nobody know how many regardless of them, not to buy food. I don't get that powerful. Go bokul and say can't talk to the people. That conversation will they get. You say, okay, they calm. If you choose not for calm, what you will do? But the better they calm, they want to know more which kind of person they are be. Whether it depends on the kind of opinion we form about her, So me know the kaya deliberate. I don't make it clear now. Say, it's not about for me. This platform not overcome molest anybody, embarrass anybody. If I get any position of authority in the country, either I do my job or I resign. The position of the Auditor General, the ACC boss, I will never accept this position if I know say there is a hand behind it. I know they accept that. Because me a disciplined person. Now then position anywhere I get where I'm not able discipline person, more less person, then a far different from like what we do so. Yes, call outside the call from just connect the line one more time. Yes, call outside the call.
Mr. Komon-Tok, this is CB and we call from Riyadh.
All right, go ahead, you see, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, Sierra Leone will get 4 problems. The number 1 problem IAPC, second problem is the parliament, the 4th time and constitution. If we know such, Sierra Leone will not ever go before because you said know the first 4 rules they show. You understand? Any person within a position, somebody can give gift, you accept them. To go no problem. Any kind gift, no problem. You understand? Then MP they are imagine $50,000 or wouldn't give them. Then MP they are okay. Then the salary almost not the average salary today in a salon. 800, 600,000. Okay, me will give them no more 800,000. Then they pay one man 20 million. Look how the guy just can embarrass himself. I mean, I support you because some of them guys they come begin the fire them with question. Next thing you know, come or men can embarrass themselves. You understand? The guy, look how the guy talk. Then Komon-Tok, who shall you do so? I want to make you go search for then Mercedes Benz.
Now 100,000. I don't search for them on and they all. I don't 100,000. More than 100,000.
It's a grand as a Konano. You know most of brand and now the only Mutukara the right we not depreciate. Then Mercedes, they're not only Mutukara and we buy the own them 2-3 years we ready for sell they sell them big money. You understand? And not to 1, not to 2, not to 3, not to 4. You know, if you look General Kaloko, that guy within a social media where they make noise show, then no appointment. You don't get position.
Yeah, no.
You understand? You know, come on, they think we say, you know, but again, any nation where the government not take the people as serious, they not go prosper. Because even look, example, the UK will they show. You understand? Me, Boris Johnson a simple lie way line and
yeah.
power.
Yeah.
You know, thief,
yeah.
You know, embezzle, you know, do not lie no more way lie because you go make party during COVID where they tell people and say make people and then out. That make it come on a power.
Yeah. And under your regime,
that woman will take 45 days.
Yeah.
So when it come, they want to make the economy. And 45 days now, you understand? Because at the end of the day, United Kingdom or the UK, that if they are above anybody else, they know they clean down the. Or why we not go make salon they above anybody else? You know, my last point, Mr. Komon-Tok. Them politicians, they are the all now also like that. Watch beside the world, they show at the West. Most of them politicians, they are before they go into politics, then they what in and they do. Right now, if you search on the website, UK, the Prime Minister, you know they get more than £200,000 a year.
Yeah.
You understand? But they get the Bank Governor, the Bank of England Governor, then they pay and pass the Prime Minister, the Metropolitan Police Commissioner, then they pay and pass the Prime Minister. What will make you feel so? Certain people are not going into politics for enrich themselves. But we watch all the politicians, we not they politics, not get nothing, but he carry side so you don't know this guy. Then form to carry the minimum, then pass more than $400,000. Ego. Anyway, Mr. Komon-Tok, now I give you
all right, okay.
This is just salon, it just start like empty, you know, mosquito. Where they get what that.
All right, now we had another voice. Thank you very much. All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from Komon-Tok community.
Concerned citizen, welcome from Komon-Tok community. You get the platform.
This man, they can't look where you get in your life. I like to know get the or they go pull a guy most kind of for just a gift. Mama, let's show you a sorry, Mama, to my dear big. Boy, people are sorry. Pull over get it because I'm going to do good to put it. They don't give a kind of gift there. So, it's kind of point get. When they go get a kind of gift, you know, just a gift. Salon. I be okay immigration. You don't about the guy. They can't put about this.
Yeah.
I think say you can't get private jets. Trust me.
No, I'm not surprised if you get private jets because who's that the guy wagon?
This thing, this
Yeah.
one. It's almost $1,000 that it costs so. So if you can't get a kind of post and a private jet you can get on a salon. What do you got for gift? Now last month I sorry for but salon. One papa. I don't say but today was bien. Yeah. But you want great, just reach yourself, you want great. You suffer the next people.
All right, thank you very yeah, thank you very much. Okay, now we had another voice. Yes, caller outside the call from. Okay, we don't miss this caller. We'll take a few more calls and we'll wrap up the calls. Okay, let's see, we can put in some text there. Then we wrap up the call today. We end the program earlier than usual because we run out of steam. This one is coming from Rakia Natala. What is it? Politics now in Africa, a business not for the people of their countries. All right. Okay. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
I come from the US. Mr. Komon-Tok, man. You get patient, so like I tell you today. Man, God will. Anyway, every profession get a young boy. Me, I appreciate the medical being stressful. Also, only like the US. All that kind of problem. Well, when something is today, this is to post it, it's something of that. No matter the talk about science, how God. They talk about science, saying that science is any kind of confusion at the middle. What is science going to do with confusion at the middle? They talk saying that you just background for what? So $50,000. Who knows the people they live for long? And most of them parliamentarians, some of them say they already done clock their 70s, 60s, and all. God bless you.
All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah. All right, okay. Yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I call from Germany.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead.
Mr. Komon-Tok, I'm really glad the way he interviewed this man. You see that country, Salon, which as suffered plenty they so I saw the politicians they enjoy. Because the country they just make election, only politicians for enjoy. You know, at least you want program where Chairman of African Express be released about harmonizing salaries. Mr. Komon-Tok, you know, say Europe now, who's a world they show. Politicians know they earn plenty money. Doctors, police, teachers, so they get money pass on politicians. You know they compare, sir. But why they get people and they all get money there for God's sake? And at the end of the day, people they suffer. And this man they can na public media, they talk against in there. Maybe for the black country, Mr. Komon-Tok, but I really glad the way people like Kuna they expose them people here. May God bless you, Napa.
All right.
So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'll take some few texts there. We get to Contel, they say these honorables. Okay. This one they come from Sine Cabo. They say God no go help we not ready for a change. We dey na salon need for take action, but we still dey collect. This they come out from signature, or they say very, very backwards. And this one they come out from Mary J, where they say they don't take the people seriously at all. And okay, what's happening again? Come on. And somebody they say Almami Kamara Bangura rather. Almami Bangura they say at KKY being a patriot, this will have been the time for his NGC party to win the heart of Sierra Leoneans. Yeah, I believe I agree with you. Yes, a lot of people probably then for don't move on with KKY party. And this one they come up from Ismail Kamara. It's I'm glad that the Saloon diaspora is ready to take the fight against Mada Bio regime and ECS. We are ready to support the diaspora in this fight. Period. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, caller outside the call from. Yes, caller outside the call from.
Yeah, I call from France.
All right, you get no bad, you get the platform.
Yeah, I say sensitive moves currently now. Mada Bio is software and it's oxy. You have or another substance. I said I don't begin campaign to people are God will pay them. Let God bless you, brother. Let God elevate you more. Yeah, family.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. So family, we'll tap the calls for tonight. We don't tap the calls there anyway. Let we just see if we can take two more texts there along. Sylvia Palmer. They say is that looking Sylvia Palmer asking one more. in blast banging, I did see you commenting in too heavy. And they say it's no different from the president. Okay. All right. So Fambul, I think we need for tap the program here. It's on a plenty thank you. We don't join we. Yes, Kelvin, I do. Kelvin Sise, KK, Zainab Kabia, Zainab Sise, I do out the body. Yeah, thank you very much for belated birthday. Thank you very much. And the Bangura and to the rest of now all. We tell a plenty thank you. We'll continue for do this what they do. And also exhausting for a lot of we, particularly maybe you come out work, you get for come back and but this is not something we'll choose, not a choice we'll make. We will continue for bring count to an update about Salon. We'll continue for bring count and guide there, even though you're annoying, but we will show anyway. We'll show restraint. All right, so Fambulan, tomorrow back. If you see we now tomorrow, na for no say something very important. We know the kaya will not get something important at all. And we apologize to we Facebook family, we community members in our Facebook. Today, we're able broadcast on Facebook because Facebook began issue. We try more than 1 hour before coming on air, but it not happen. So we just stick on YouTube. So tomorrow again we'll make the announcement. All you on the way to Facebook. It's good because we get a large follower there. If I'm not mistaken, that's something like 25,000, not bad, at least. So if when I come over, like we don't get 50,000. If all the Facebook family and decide for can, right now we get 22,000. We don't get like 40 something going to 50,000, and we get 40% of people who actually are not be subscribed. Waiting at the reason. Perhaps someone don't know how to subscribe, or someone, just want to subscribe, or someone, but they watch when you do. Not to say, but because maybe if you don't like what you do, you go say, love one is but they watch every day. Can you imagine? Every day will come they watch, but don't they subscribe. But anyway, interesting. Well, we tell them plenty thing here. At least the 22,000. When I don't put we in another sport, they go up. Talking about community, they can rise, Right now on YouTube on them political channel, I think we're number 4, number 5. Of course, we had that in the top the charts, and then they up to they come close to 100,000, 100K. Maybe I think now the first channel we will get 100,000, 100K now YouTube, not on Facebook or Facebook. People will get more than that, 200,000, 300,000 and get it. But on YouTube, and obviously any salon channel day, whether na musical, whether na politics, or whether na gospel, or whether na religious business, so I not feel anybody in a salon way they na YouTube, a YouTuber or any kind who don't get 100,000. I not feel so anybody did. So we still get the opportunity. Now we just all race up. The first people that waiting at the queue, we wish them well. We had made them succeed, made them say gets that silver plate. We know say then say go open opportunities for other people and for come. We know they're on competition. We all do the same thing, just like we get in America. We got different broadcasters there. You get CNN, you get Fox News, you get CBC, you get ABC, you get that. In the UK, again, Boku, you get BBC, you get Sky. I mean, just like more or less on the same message we come up with, just for at least that we continue for all we executive. We politicians and we executive arm of government, or even the general governance, very, very accountable, holding a strong one in the neck for make them know say yes, people only watch them, and that's them for watch them back there and make them take we serious. That's the long and short of it. The main thing here is follow create an identity we are in, and we recognize we and then take we serious. Believe me, the day politician and take we serious as alone, that's it. Everything they change. But now we get for me then take. They say, "Are you sell yourself?" Now so them buy you. Not so. Honestly, are you praise brain a little on the but are you sell yourself na streets? How person, what then they say somebody they fit this person. Believe me, some people then they watch, and they say, yeah, I know the truth, but every load, you not get skill, but every weight, So how we sell to the politicians so they buy we. Right now we don't sell cheap. Cheap one. So then they buy it that way. But believe me, the day when we turn things around, we will really make them know say now we not the boss, now we get the power, now we give them contract, now we give them job, and then take we serious. That's at the beginning of prosperity of the country. Just like the country no country we serve here, the people then take the politicians seriously, and the politicians then take the people seriously. Now two way, not two way. The synergy they work. So we hope one day. I make we play with your own part. We hope one day politicians will take me serious, and we say we'll take them serious. Until then, my name is Mr. Komon-Tok. Bye-bye.
Attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.